Confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the signs of past life.
This mission is amazing on its own. Science, technology, and caching samples to bring back to Earth, but it's also part of our bigger exploration plans, right? Which involve preparing for eventually human missions to Mars.
The dream of reaching Mars has existed in science fiction for decades, but now NASA is closer than ever to making it a reality. Unlike the Moon, Mars presents an entirely new level of challenge and opportunity. Mars is the next logical step in humanity's journey of exploration, and it holds the potential to unlock secrets of life, evolution, and maybe even the origins of our universe. NASA has embarked on an ambitious journey to reach Mars within the next few decades, and with it comes a vision for sustainable human presence on another planet. In this video, we'll dive into the exciting plans, the incredible technology being developed, and the challenges that NASA faces in this interplanetary adventure. Let's explore what it will take to bring humans to Mars. Mars is the most Earth-like of all the planets in our solar system. With its potential for liquid water, a day length similar to Earth's, and conditions that, while harsh, could possibly support life, Mars has intrigued scientists, astronauts, and dreamers for generations. But why choose Mars? Mars offers a tantalizing possibility, signs of ancient life. Its dried-up river valleys, lake beds, and mineral deposits hint at a past where water might have flowed across the surface. NASA believes that by studying Mars, we can better understand not only the potential for life beyond Earth, but also the processes that shaped our own planet. NASA's vision for Mars extends far beyond a single mission. Their roadmap includes preparatory missions to the Moon, through the Artemis program, robotic exploration, and ultimately, human expeditions that could last months or even years. The Artemis program. Before humans can safely reach Mars, NASA is focusing on lunar missions. By returning to the Moon with Artemis, NASA plans to test technology, build infrastructure, and gain critical experience that will be invaluable on Mars. Mars Base Camp. Envisioned as a staging ground in Mars orbit, Mars Base Camp would allow astronauts to study the planet remotely and make preparations for landing. Surface missions. Following orbit-based exploration, the ultimate goal is to land humans on Mars. This mission will require advanced habitats, life support systems, and the ability to use resources found on Mars itself. NASA is developing groundbreaking technology to meet the challenges of a Mars mission. Some of these technologies include advanced propulsion systems. One of the most significant challenges in reaching Mars is the distance. Nuclear thermal propulsion systems could potentially shorten the journey, reducing the time astronauts are exposed to space radiation. Autonomous robotics and AI. NASA is working on autonomous robots and AI systems that can work alongside astronauts. These machines will be crucial for setting up infrastructure, performing maintenance, and even conducting initial exploration of the Martian surface. In situ resource utilization. On Mars, every resource will be valuable. Its technologies will allow astronauts to produce water, oxygen, and possibly even fuel from the Martian soil, dramatically reducing the amount of materials that must be sent from Earth. NASA's Artemis program is much more than a series of lunar missions. It's the stepping stone to Mars, designed to develop and test the technologies needed for interplanetary travel. The Lunar Gateway, this space station will orbit the Moon and serve as a hub for both lunar and Mars missions. It provides a testing ground for long-duration human habitation, which will be essential for the longer journey to Mars. Crewed landings and base camps on the Moon. Building lunar habitats and learning to live on another celestial body will give NASA vital data on life support systems, power sources, and health risks that astronauts will face on Mars. Mars presents a host of challenges, from extreme cold and high radiation levels to a thin atmosphere that barely protects against meteoroids. Each of these obstacles requires innovative solutions. Radiation exposure. Mars lacks a magnetic field, meaning its surface is bombarded by cosmic rays and solar radiation. NASA is researching protective measures like habitats built from Martian soil to shield astronauts from harmful rays. Psychological and physical effects. A mission to Mars could last over 2 years, landing on Mars. Mars's thin atmosphere makes landing particularly difficult. New landing technologies, including inflatable heat shields and retropropulsion, are being developed to ensure a safe touchdown on the Martian surface. Once on Mars, astronauts will need safe, sustainable habitats. NASA is working on advanced life support systems and materials that can withstand the harsh conditions. Habitat designs. 3D printed habitats using Martian soil could offer protection from radiation and provide a sustainable building solution. Agriculture on Mars. Growing food on Mars is one of the primary challenges for long-term habitation. Scientists are exploring how to cultivate crops using limited resources in simulated Martian soil. Energy and power. NASA is testing compact nuclear reactors and solar energy solutions that could provide a reliable power source for Martian habitats. Mars missions will require collaboration on a global scale. NASA is already working with space agencies like ESA and companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. The International Mars Partnership. NASA's partnerships with other space agencies will pool resources and knowledge, increasing the mission success rate. Private sector involvement. Companies like SpaceX are developing rockets, landers, and habitats, and their collaboration with NASA could fast-track the timeline for a Mars mission. NASA's timeline is ambitious, but it's driven by a clear vision. With lunar missions underway through Artemis, NASA hopes to send humans to Mars sometime in the 2030s or early 2040s. Preparatory phases, 2020s. Robotic missions, Artemis missions, and lunar base camps. Mars Base Camp, 2030s. A potential orbiting base around Mars. NASA's plans for Mars mark an extraordinary moment in human history. It's a journey filled with challenges, but each step brings us closer to becoming a spacefaring civilization. As humanity stands on the brink of this new era, the vision of Mars isn't just NASA's dream, it's a collective dream for all of us, a testament to our curiosity and our endless drive to explore.